All right, so today we're going to be talking about some interesting words that Cam Newton had for us, and just basically breaking that down and giving our opinions. So let's get into that. What do you think, Chris? How do just going into this preliminary? Like, what are your thoughts?
Um, I think what everybody's saying is kind of stupid. I just think it's kind of just blown out of proportion, and I just feel like that's who he wants. Like he can just that's what he just knows what he wants, so just let him do him. I guess he's just giving his opinion on just the world at the moment. But we're gonna watch the video. I'm gonna let y'all watch it real quick and
perfect a
Cool.
perfect example of what a man was in my life by my father. My parents has been together for 36, 37 years now, and it's a beautiful thing. I grew up in a three-parent household, my mom, my father, and my grandmother. And I knew what a woman was, not a bad bitch,
Okay, what's the difference?
a woman.
Okay.
A bad bitch is a person who's just, you know, girl, I'm a bad bitch. I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I look the part, but I don't act the part.
Okay.
And it's a lot of women who are bad bitches, and I say bitches in a way not to degrade a woman, but just to go off the aesthetic of what they deem is a boss chick. Now, a woman for me is handling your own, but knowing how to cater to a man's needs, right? And I think a lot of times when you get that aesthetic of like I'm a boss bitch, like I'm a this, I'm a that, no, baby, like, but you can't cook.
Okay.
You don't know when to be quiet. You don't know how to allow a man to lead.
Now, a lot of women, now the kickback of that is be quiet. I'm gonna be quiet for the man and handle his business. That's what they say. I'm gonna be vulnerable. I'm gonna be submissive to a man and handle his business. That's what they gonna say. So, what is your?
But it's ways to do it. And I'm not just about to sit up there and beat up my queens.
No, I ain't saying like that.
But I'm also gonna also tell the men to start being men, bro.
Absolutely.
That sucker shit should not be rewarded.
And what sucker shit? So,
When
but that's pretty much. Let's get back to the pretty much what I kind of wanted y'all to just look at, just see what get y'all opinions on that. Did y'all have anything wrong about that? Well, Kenneth first.
Um, I'm gonna be honest. I get what he's saying.
Hmm.
I get what he's saying. He's basically talking about how women be like, "I'm bad. I don't need a woman. I'm not. Excuse me. I'm bad. I don't need a man. I can do it all by myself." And that's respectable, and that's okay.
Hmm.
A woman is like, feel me, like, they can handle their business, but they can also, they can still handle their business with a man. So I think he was trying to put like a half and like a difference between both, if that makes sense.
Okay, that's respectable. I'm guessing you feel the same, Riley.
Yeah, I mean, I don't disagree with anything that he said. To be honest with you, like, there's a lot of females out there that like he was saying, like they act the part and they're really loud and noisy about it when it's not necessary. Like
Exactly.
if you're a bad bitch, just let that speak on its own. Like you don't have to be
Exactly.
you don't got to do all that
You don't
extra.
got to yell that out. You
Yeah,
do
Yeah,
not have to yell that out.
that's some
yeah,
shit.
like nobody. It's okay to be independent and shit like that. Like it's cool to be independent. All right, there's nothing wrong with that. But
Exactly.
in the eyes of somebody from the opposing gender, right? To me, like a bad bitch, like what he's saying, is just somebody that like she can do her own, she can hold her own, but when it's time, like when she's like, "Oh, okay, yeah, I want a man," you got to know what comes with that. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's a
Well,
fact.
yeah, and I completely agree with both of y'all. I just think at the end of the day, I mean, I want a traditional woman that you know that cooks for me and stuff like that. But I don't have a problem with her like being independent and doing her own thing. Like you can do all that and all, but at the end of the day,
Yeah.
I think what he's saying is right for what most men want, and necessarily. And then I wanted to show y'all this. Look at this one first.
From y'all. sending me this Cam Newton interview. I saw the interview.
But
I saw the interview. I
can y'all
haven't
hear
said
me?
nothing about it because I think it's
Yeah.
foolish that we have to keep
Yeah,
having
and
this
also I want to
same.
put my opinion to it.
Oh,
It's
go
like
ahead, man.
I can handle on my own. I can do this. We understand you can handle it, but respectfully, you don't have to put that out there every time. Like, handle your business, but handle it in silence. You don't gotta put it out there. I can do it all. Like, we get it. You can handle it, and then we respect that. But like, you don't gotta put that out there every time.
It's kind of like I kind of equate it to like say you're a brother, right? You're the older brother. You have a younger brother, and you guys both play video games, and you have been, like you just been going through. You got the experience, you got the time in, and your little brother comes through. He's like, "Oh yeah, I finally did this, that, and the third." It's like, all right, bro, like cool, like we've been doing that. So
Mhm.
like what are you saying, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like that's my opinion on it. Like, we get it. You can do it, but like, you don't have to be because I'm gonna be honest. A female that comes to like personally me be loud with it. Oh, I can do this, I can do that. That's really not attractive to me. Like I like people who can handle their business in silence and handle what they gotta do.
Got you. And that's understandable.
Tired conversation about the qualities that make a woman of substance. This man said that you need to be able to cook and know when to be quiet. Because that's what his mama did. Like, boy, go take your mama then. Down in DMs.
Well, that's the whole clip of the
Yeah.
first video, and I just want to see what y'all thought about that.
I'm gonna be honest. Cam Newton should have knew. Like he had to know that him saying this, there is going to be a lot of backlash. A lot of backlash. Because I'm gonna be honest. Him saying a women need to know to be quiet and let a man do it. Yeah, how the way this generation is going to be a lot of backlash. And I respect him because at the end of the day, he said what he said and he went with it. So it's just gonna be backlash because some women don't agree with it, some women will agree with it. But at the end of the day, it's just gonna be it's just gonna be a back and forth thing.
But
But as long as as long as he stand what he stand for, I respect him 100%.
so do you do you disagree with what she's saying? Like, do you think like that role of women should just be of them like cooking and cleaning? Do you think like that shouldn't be a thing anymore?
Women cooking and cleaning,
Or like
like
in one of
I
his
believe.
points, go on.
Go home, Evan.
Because like in one of his points, he was like like sometimes you just need to shut up. Cause like I understand what he was saying with it. Cause like sometimes, bro, like when you're arguing, sometimes you just gotta shut the fuck up. Like it's not worth the argument. Like in my eyes, sometimes you just got like even me too. Like sometimes I'll just shut up because it's not worth it. But go on though, what you saying?
But personally, me in a relationship, like I don't know if it's like personally, I believe in 50-50. I clean and I cook, and you clean and you cook. It's like we go half and half. It don't have to be me all the time, or it don't have to be you. Like, I believe in 50-50. Like, I'll do a part, you do your part. But also, when people see 50-50, like, example, like, I've seen people went 50, I pay the bills and handle everything. You just keep the house clean and maintenance. So, like, it's 50-50. That's why I believe 50-50.
Yeah. And do you believe sometimes that I think sometimes in relationships it can get so one person is sometimes it's not always 50-50. Sometimes you got to put in that 80-20, or sometimes she might be going through something, you got to or she you got to put
you got to come in.
You got to come in and do it, and then but vice versa. And like
that's gangster.
Okay, so what do you think about that clip, Rod? Do you agree with it, or what do you what's your thoughts on that?
I mean, I don't really agree with what she's talking about, bro. Like, I think for one, I feel like she just made that video just so she could have some content, and it's not to bash her, but like, I don't really think he said anything wrong. Like, once you make that decision that you're like, okay, yeah, like again, like it's cool to be independent and do all that stuff, right? That's great, right? Can't stress that enough. But once you decide I want a man, right, and then you finally get one, bro, like like it's cool. Like go 50-50, do whatever you need to do on X, Y, and Z. Like things that shit's negotiable. But like at the end of the day, if you're fucking with me, like if you really fuck with me, like I want you to show that. Like I want to see that from you. So
Got you.
Yeah.
Got you. Yeah, I mean that's pretty good points, honestly. And I just feel another thing too. It's kind of like a little off topic a little bit, but I don't like when a lot of women have, because I see this like a lot on like TikTok and like podcasts. I just don't like when a lot of women say like, I'm not doing this for like about like cooking and like folding their clothes or like cleaning or anything. They're like, I'm not gonna like do that if he doesn't put a ring on my finger,
And
which I don't really like, because it's like for me anything like that, like stuff that you can pay for, like, or stuff that like I feel like you should know, like when you should be doing this shit when you're like 16 years old. Like it's not a fucking honor that you're fucking folding my clothes or some shit. Like it's not that.
that,
And that's just how I look at it. I just feel like, well, we'll talk about it a different podcast. That's a whole other conversation. But
yeah, and also I seen a video on that how a guy talk about when women talk like that, it just make men not want to date them.
yeah,
And he said simply just don't date them because they're. But like men need to know that, bro. Just because one woman don't like, there's some other women. I ain't gonna lie, bro. There's some other
somebody
women.
that's gonna do it.
somebody's
Yeah,
gonna
there's
do
some
it.
other women. There's some
You're
other
right.
women that like to cater to men.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
There are some
And
other women that like to cater to
I do
men.
want to touch on that. I do want to touch on that.
Yeah.
On that. So I heard something, and don't quote me on it. I need to do some more research on it. But a lot of dudes in the U.S., a lot of them they like the modern woman in the U.S. is just not very pleasant right now, and there's the rates for male virginity by age, they're going up,
Shit.
and that shit's insane. Like that shit's insane, and a lot of dudes are going to other countries because in those countries, those women are willing to cooperate.
For
They're
real?
Willing
That's
to they're
wild.
willing to it's some real shit, bro, because for one, like not only like because we have to make a lot of money here, and then when you go to like another country like say South America or some shit like that, right
Mhm.
there, it's easier for us to move over there because it's less expensive, bro. Like for us, we have the money, we have the funds for that, and the women over there are more traditional style, the more traditional type of women that cook and clean and still do that shit today. You know what I mean? And again, there's nothing wrong with a woman that, wants to do her thing and do her own thing. I'm not saying that you have to cook and clean, but at the same time, like if the option is available to me where I can get that, like you're still submissive, you're still feminine for me, right? I don't have to worry about anybody else, fucking with you or bothering you because we don't even live in the U.S. no more. So don't really got to worry about what the fuck I got going on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Did you got his
it just
Discord? My bad, Riley.
it just sounds like a better deal. That's all I'm saying
For sure.
at this point.
For sure. I don't know. It's just like a lot of this shit could just be solved with just simple conversations and just like you realizing like it's just kind of dumb to me. I think it's just all stupid. And
I mean, a lot of it. I'm sorry. To cut
no,
you
you
off.
go. I was done. You go ahead.
A lot of it can be solved with conversation, but I feel like the issue, especially like in today's age, the issue is that it's gotten so bad to the point where people are just out here just hurting each other's feelings,
Um,
and you see all the time. There's no like, this is not the generation for relationships or anything like that. You see that all the time, bro.
It's
And
not.
so
I'm gonna be
I think it's just we've come to a point where we're just tired of it, bro. Like I don't know, bro. Like we just don't want to deal with that shit. Like if I can just avoid having to hear you or deal with the extra shit, then I'm gonna do that at
That's
this point
crazy.
because all of y'all are on the same shit.
Cause that's what I'm saying.
All
It's
of you.
like I've talked to so many dudes are just like, bro, it's just like really hard just to really date or just find like a really good girl right now. And it's
100%.
it really sucks, honestly. But
Yeah,
it is what it is. You gotta get it
yeah,
how you
man.
get
It's
it.
it's
Hey,
the
you know why
culture.
that is, right?
it's hard, bro.
Well, yeah, we know how it is.
It's hard. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm not saying all girls, but
I'm
some
from South
girls just make
Carolina.
shit mad difficult and mad hard for no reason.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean,
I'm
you're
not
not
actually
wrong.
being lying. I'm just acting like, bro.
It's because they think that they're worth more than one.
And it's
Yeah,
like, and this is the question. And this is the
that's another point.
yeah.
They think
And,
they're
and this
worth
is
more
one
than what they
question.
are.
Yeah, and this is like one question. If you're worth the more you are, what are you bringing to the table? Don't hit me with that.
They're not
Nothing.
bringing.
Don't
They're
hit
not
me with
bringing
that.
nothing.
Yeah, nah, don't hit me with that. I'm bringing love, support. Okay, that's all cool. But what are you bringing to the table? What's your offering to me?
But and
Because I don't even know.
and another thing is like, okay, so I've been watching like Fresh and Fit and stuff like that sometimes, and I'm not gonna lie, there's some fucking cornballs, but they have made like a point of like a fucking like this like we don't really care what like how much money you're making. We really just care about like your personality, your how you like love us and stuff, like all that shit. But like I don't understand like in my head, right? Like how like they care about like like that we're confident, we're our height, how tall we are, our figure, how much money we make, and all that, right? I don't understand like why don't we do the same to them? Because like now like I'm getting older and stuff, it's like if you're not trying to do anything with your life, it's like I don't even really want to like be with you anymore. Like
Yeah.
you need to have a job, like you need to have something going for yourself. Like I want you to look good. Like I don't like all these other stuff, and I feel like a lot of guys pick the wrong. I don't know, just pick the wrong girl because they look good or whatever, and
Number one mistake.
some shit like that.
That's the number one because they look good. And I hate to say it, there are some women that look too good that barely got good stuff going for themselves.
Well, yeah, it's a lot.
Not all, but there are some.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like we can. But then again, as men, I feel like that's on us because we are choosing these type of women.
We're doing it to ourselves.
Like we're doing it to ourselves at the same time. Like we're not looking for the qualities that we really need for a woman. Because in my opinion, all I really want is just it's not too hard. I just want you to just make it easier for me. Just make my life easier, and I do the same for you. And it's just that simple.
Always.
That's if you do that, that's like all I need. But
that's what it's about, bro.
Yeah. Another clip, and then we can fucking wrap this shit up.
Crazy, though?
You said what?
Women that do have good looks have a life bailout, bro. No cap.
You said what?
If a woman has
Oh
good
yeah,
looks,
for sure.
bailed out in life.
Oh yeah, if you look good, your life is bailed out. It's just that simple. If you look good as a woman,
Oh, that's a fact, bro. Because
it's
I
a
fuck with
fact,
these
bro.
girls, and what they be doing, it's like you got it so easy. You don't even understand.
Like, bro, they honestly don't even like. Bro, just think of how easy it is to make money and you look good. Like, nigga, OnlyFans is literally like, niggas be coming out of there multi-millionaires.
It's crazy, bro.
Or if you got a body and you look good and natural, both ways.
Bro, girls literally go on Instagram, shake their butt. No, not even that. They literally just turn sideways in a dress and their ass looks fat. And then automatically millionaires, honestly.
Bro, like, you know how many times I've gone on TikTok and it's just a girl and she's just showing her ass and has like 100K likes. Like, she did not do anything. Like, she just turned her, like, in the gym, like, literally just, like, turns around, does like a little pose for her ass. Bro, I promise you I can look that shit up and it got 100K likes, bro. Like, if I look up gym and then girls, it's like I swear that's gonna be on the TikTok.
Bro, all
bro.
they do is go into the mirror and turn sideways, bro.
Automatic 100K likes.
No cap, it's literally insane.
It's so stupid, bro. Like,
I mean, most of that is from niggas, though.
That's the problem. We're feeding into the attention. We're gonna feed into it because like, damn, you see an ad, you're like, damn, shit, that shit fat.
Put in our replay again.
Yeah, and you gonna look at it again.
Then you gotta show your friend, hey, I haven't looked at this.
Yeah, then you gonna show your man's. Then he gonna show his man. So it's like like you know what I'm saying?
It goes back because you're gonna be like, yo, you seen this?
Like you seen
this? You're gonna be like, yo, let me get that.
Yo, let me.
Then
you gonna send it? Then he can be like, you gonna send it to the group chat, and then from then on, But
yeah. So basically, just don't entertain these thoughts no more, bro.
Pretty much, that's what we're trying to say.
Yeah.
It's crazy. But wrap
Cam
up.
Newton plays for the Carolina Panthers. We're going to get into his ass
Turn
real
this shit
quickly.
down a little bit.
First of all, Cam, we were rooting for you. We were all I watched that Super Bowl.
Is that better?
Where you, how much did they pay you to throw that game, Cam? Since I got you on the. All right, so I'm from South Carolina. Cam Newton plays for the Carolina Panthers. We're going to get into his ass real quickly. First of all, Cam, we were rooting for you. We were all I watched that Super Bowl where you, how much did they pay you to throw that game, Cam? Since I got you on the line, how much did they pay you to fumble that ball repeatedly and cause the Panthers to lose? And
Hey, what are we talking about?
And your little SpongeBob square-headed ass friend over there making these podcast appearances to talk shit about black women. You can't even lead your team to victory and got the nerve.
No one said nothing about black women.
What to do?
Bro, she's wasting my time. But call me back when it's over.
You, in your trifling ugly ass fashions, need to sit all the way the fuck down, Cameron.
Yeah, she's doing this for views. She's pathetic.
Most perfect almond.
No one said nothing about black women.
No, nobody said anything about black women, but you know, hey,
No, of course, herself is going to go there. Oh, he's targeting. He didn't say. He said he didn't. Bro, I hate people like that.
I would give an opinion. I would give an opinion, but I gave it during the video. So
yeah, and why are you talking about football? That's you. I don't even want to say nothing.
it ain't got nothing to do with it, man.
Yo, it got nothing to do with football. No one cares about the Super Bowl, my nigga. We don't care. You doing this? You trying to bring something from the past that's over? I would have been like, bro, stop talking to me, bro.
Bro, and then she had the nerve to insult the dude that he was doing an interview with. Like, what does he have to do with this? What?
Bro, the bro's just asking questions.
Bro, she's just doing this because basically she just want attention, bro. Like, I would have been like, bro, stop talking. Like, you sound dumb right now. You sound stupid.
That shit is so dumb to me. I don't know. I just think they're looking at it the wrong way. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, now what pissed me off is like she just instantly rung up. Bro, no one. Why y'all feel so targeted as black? He didn't even say nothing about black women.
Nah, he didn't say.
You feel targeted for what? He never said nothing.
He
about
literally
black
said
women.
nothing about black women.
Well, of course.
I would also like to state that, and as far as racism is concerned, we could definitely get rid of racism if we stop singling out the races.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Whether that be for positive or for negative. If you just stop singling out the race and then you focus on the actual actions
on the gender,
people, then we won't have racism.
Exactly. Instead of singling out like Riley said, bro. Instead of singling out on racism and focus on the gender, it'll be so easy.
No, don't focus on gender either. That's also a bad idea.
Really? No.
Yeah. I mean.
No, you don't.
I mean. Yeah. In terms like what I'm talking about, like that's not a good look.
No. Okay.
If you just focus on the action.
Matter of fact, not focus on the gender. Focus on the person. Just focus on the person.
Yeah.
That's better.
Yeah.
That's better.
Okay.
But listen, it's all
that lamp facing the camera.
It's all stupid. I don't know. I feel like
she's doing this for views.
I don't know.
What pissed me off is she's bringing up football. That's not the topic that was on. It had nothing to do with football and Super Bowl. So I would have been like, why are you bringing that up? Respectfully, like.
Yeah, do you know what clue we're talking about though? What Cam Newton said?
Yeah.
Oh, you do? Oh, okay. Wait, what'd you think about it?
Bro, I thought the whole thing was stupid, to be honest. But hey, I'll be honest, I don't care about Cam Newton at all. I hate that guy.
Is it because he threw the Super Bowl?
Huh? No.
It's because he. Okay.
I don't know. He's like Russell Westbrook, bro. Literally the football Russell Westbrook.
I'm good.
This man said, "Hey man, subscribe."
Yep.